Hey, Michigan film fans, I'm your host, Anika Chung. Welcome to my channel. How's everyone doing? I am back with another Tex Avery screwball classic from the golden age. Uncle Tom's Cabana, released in 1947, directed by Tex Avery, and is starring Paul Frees. This is part of the censored 7 indeed, y'all. I've seen photos. I've been wanting to do this reaction for the longest time, but haven't got around to it. But I feel like it's about time today. And it's snowy outside, so might as well entertain y'all with my crazy, funny reactions. So y'all, let's jump right into animated film short of Uncle Tom's Cabana. Roll the clip, roll, and action, roll it. Uncle Tom's Cabana. I do not know what to expect from this animated film short, but I know it's gonna be crazy and wild. Produced by Fred Quimby.
Well now, children, tonight old Uncle Tom going to tell you the real true story about Uncle Tom's cabin. Now, this is the first one of them Hollywood cartoon companies ever got the straight dope on this Uncle Tom stuff. This is the way it really happened. Once upon a time, in a big city, lived a character named Simon Legree. He was sure enough a scoundrel.
Welcome, sucker. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
That no-account crook was just rolling in dough.
Indeed, filthy rich.
And on top of that, he was two-faced. But he sure was powerful. Why, he done owned that whole town, except in one little spot. And that was your Uncle Tom's cabin. I was sure happy. But Mr. Legree was figuring on foreclosing the mortgage on my cabin so he could own the whole town. He was sure a low-down snake.
Indeed, a serpent. So greedy.
First thing he'd do was go for them bloodhounds.
Oh my gosh.
But they was busy.
What the?
So he come after me personal. And he say if I don't have the mortgage money by 12 o'clock tonight, he gonna throw me out and take my little cabin. Oh, me. Worry. I didn't have a penny. Why, starvation was staring me in the face.
He looks like the Grim Reaper.
But
Oh my
I
gosh.
got one last hope.
Too much.
My only friend, little Eva. She got the scrumptious southern penthouse, you know. And that ain't all she got, neither. She says she come right over, but we can't figure nothing out. Yeah, I sitting there worrying, fooling around with a piano.
Okay, she got an idea. Something catchy.
When all of a sudden it come to me. The big idea.
Yay!
Uncle Tom's Cabana. Yowza. We done turned that cabin into a nightclub. The place was packed.
Sweet.
We was really coining the dough. Of course, Uncle Sam was getting his share. But Legree wasn't getting his. And he's going to do something about it. Next thing I know, he got me tied on that powder keg and lightened the fuse.
Oh my gosh.
And he done take every penny of that money and get out of there. But he done forgot something. It was little Eva.
He's acting like the Wolfie now.
Carry me back to old Virginia. That's where the cotton and the corn and taters grow.
He's in love.
Yes, where that old darky's heart am long to go. That's where I work my fingers to the bone for massa. Picking cornwood to keep me in an awful stew. Ain't nothing for massa that I wouldn't do. No place on earth do I love more sincerely than old Virginia. Honey, child, it don't mean Kentucky. Than old Virginia.
He's in love.
Virginia is the place where I was born.
She's feeling the groove.
Wow, that done it.
Amazing voice she has, indeed. He's losing his mind. You're worse than the wolf. Run.
Now he gonna get the gal. That's what he thinks.
Uncle Tom gotcha.
But Uncle Tom, how come you wasn't blowed up on that powder keg?
Why, that was nothing. That sweat pouring off me just naturally put that fuse out. Then Legree come at me with that machine gun.
But Uncle Tom, didn't them bullets kill you?
Why, of course not, boy. I had on my super duper man suit.
Oh my gosh.
On them railroad tracks and that train run over.
What the?
Me in that sawmill and that saw.
But Uncle Tom,
Don't bother me now, boy. I was really going. Then he shoved me off the top of that cliff. And I jump on that camel.
Oh my gosh.
And he chased me with that elephant.
Hiya.
Then that alligator. And here come that steamroller. And that PT boat. And then them there rocket guns. And them dive bombers. And them bazookas. And then that machine gun. Then that alligator. Then all of a sudden he chased me up that Empire State Building and pushed me right off the top.
The stories that our grandpas always tell us
14 miles and
what they did when they were younger.
And right there is where I get mad. I grab up that Empire State Building with Legree up there on top, and I throws him clean over the moon. That was the end of Mr. Legree.
Uncle Tom, is you sure all you've been telling us is the truth?
Well, now, wait a minute there, boy. If it ain't the truth, I hope that lightning come down and strike me dead.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
You know, we lose more Uncle Toms that way.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That cartoon was crazy, y'all. Oh my gosh. Too much. Wow. That animated film short was crazy indeed, part of the Censored 7. Now I know throughout films they've made variations of Uncle Tom's. I've seen quite a bit. For example, in Django Unchained, like Samuel L. Jackson played a really good character. He was insane about it, but it was crazy. It was definitely funny. So far, I've only seen 2 animated film shorts of the Censored 7. Uncle Tom's Cabana makes number 3. And I could say for the first time seeing this animated film short, I was surprised. There was moments like, what the? But Uncle Tom telling this wild story to his nephews of how he fought for his land. And he had a great idea of opening up a Uncle Tom's Cabana, having this show and making so much money so that he protect his home. Now, we don't know how the story really happened, but that was some kind of wild story. At the same time, hilarious. In this story, they made him so invincible that nothing could not happen to him and that, he fought for what he wanted. The last part of the short was insane. He's telling his nephews, if I'm lying, I'll be struck by lightning. Lightning did strike him. He was lying. Tisk tisk. And then his nephew says at the end, oh my gosh, that was insane. Wow. At the same time, I still enjoyed the animated film short. The animation was superb. I love the detailing. I love the music that the girl was singing. That was cool. I like the fact that they kind of and they made the villain turn into a wolfie. So that was pretty cool. At the same time, I know it was entertaining and offensive. Indeed, I know. But at least we know that these cartoons are not erased at all. They're kept somewhere safe in the vault for people to learn about what happened in the past back in those days. What did you guys think about this animated photo show? Let me know in the comments. I'm your host, Anika Chung, and I'll see you next time on my next music and film review. Love yourself always, and remember y'all, be excellent to each other. Alright guys, I will see you next time in pictures. That's all folks, and that is a wrap. Hey guys, now we know that... Oh,